Hey my friends, what's going on? Cater here. So in this video today, I want to talk about how to get approved for Navy Federal credit card even if you don't have good credit. Now, I'm going to take you to a step that you can actually follow, which is the step that I follow personally, and I've got approved for this amount, $18,000. I just got the email. Matter of fact, I'm going to show it to you in the screen. You guys can see it there, and it's an approval. So I want to take you to the steps. So maybe you're trying to follow the process of getting yourself a new credit card with Navy Federal and how you can do it. I know there's plenty of other videos online, but I'll just share my experience, my process, and if you want to follow my process, you can actually potentially get the same results, you know, because I followed somebody else's process. That's how I got this result. So I want to share it with you, as my channel is based on entrepreneurship, different strategies, different things that you need when you're building a business, whether it's building a brand, a business online, or any other business that you're building. You're always going to need credit. And when I first started my business, I didn't have any credit. I didn't care for credit. But as I got down the line, I realized, hey, why not use other people's money, meaning the bank's money, and learn how to leverage that to take it to the next level. So if you think about applying for a credit card with Navy Federal, definitely watch this video. If it's your first time here, definitely subscribe to the channel. Click the link below. Turn on notification. I make videos about different business strategies, different things you can do. All right, so let's break it down. Step number one, what I did. First thing I did, I applied for a Navy Federal account. The reason why you want to apply for an account is that if you're someone coming from the outside, they're going to automatically check your credit. They're not going to check your history with them or anything like that. And that plays a part in them making a decision. So if you apply for an account with them, they will give you a regular account. Now, when applying for the account, what is the strategy you can use? The strategy I use, there's many different strategies people use, but I'll tell you the one that I use. Navy Federal is a federal credit union, so you have to be in the military, or you have to have a family member in the military for you to get approved. But there's a back way for you to get in. I'm going to be frank with you in this video. So with the back way, you can call early in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you tell them, hey, you either got a grandparent, or if you do have someone in the Army, if you have a brother or sister, that's the legit way to actually get in. You have a brother, sister, cousin, your family, your mom, your dad was in the Army, you know, you can actually get in. They'll work for it. But there's other people that teach different backdoor method to get in. You can also get in with those backdoor method if you choose so to do so, but it's at your own risk, okay? But once you win, what you want to do, you want to stay in there for at least 90 days before you apply for the credit card. Once you're inside, you'll see your numbers. Once you get the approval, okay, you call early in the morning, you set up your account with them. Once you get approved for an account, you want to do a deposit. What I did, a deposit in an account anywhere between 500, I'll say 500 to 3,000. Me personally, I deposited 3,500 in there, and I did a couple of transactions just to get things rolling. So it doesn't look like it's just a dormant account. You're not doing anything with it. So I put 3,500, did a couple of transactions. They're going to send you a card in the mail, so you can request to have a bank card. So once you get a debit card, you can do some purchases. So there can be some actions going on the account, so they can see it's not just a dormant account, okay? So once you have that, what you want to do is to wait 90 days. So on day 91, this happened on day 91 for me, okay? So on day 91, you want to go ahead and apply for a credit card with them. I did the process early in the morning also. The reason I did it early in the morning is because, you know, you get automatic approval, which is great. So most of the times, if you do it early in the morning and you put things right, you can get an automatic approval, okay? So for the approval, once you have an account with them, you're going to be able to apply in the back office of Navy Federal. So if you go to the back office of Navy Federal, you click on products, it'll drop down and show you the credit cards. They offer different types of credit card. They have the cash reward, the flagship card, and many other products that they offer. The one that I'm showing you right now is for the cash reward. So apply for that. And on the application, you want to put around 6 figures. You know, around 6 figures. If you put around 6 figures, you can definitely, because they're going to do a DTI, debt to income ratio. So they're going to ask you questions like, how much are you paying for your rent and how much you're making annually. So if you say you do 6 figures annually, and for my rent, I'm paying $2,500, that's how I ended that, okay? But before even that, during the 90 days, another step, let me backtrack. During the 90 days, while you're waiting for the 90 days to the approval, do some legwork, okay? So if you know on the 90 days or 91, you're going to actually apply for a credit card. What I did, I went ahead and got myself a credit line. So I do an authorized user for with somebody else. So someone that had a credit line, it was for $15,000. So I'm just trying to back up your case. You know, the more that you can actually add on there, give you a higher opportunity of actually getting approved for a higher credit limit. So what I did, you can find somebody that has a credit line that's going to increase your case. Maybe instead of getting 10,000, you might be able to get 15 or 25,000. So if they have a good credit line, some people they do trade lines. So they allow you to become an authorized user on their credit card for a month or two. And then that way you can use all the data. So let's say they've been paying the credit card on time, they have on-time payments, and all that data, whether it's for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, the longer the better. All of that is going to show up on your credit in the next month. So like around day 60 before you get to day 90, maybe day 65, day 70, get yourself a trade line. If you don't know how to get a trade line, you can drop a comment down below, then I can give you more information and who I got the trade line for. And if you're interested into that stuff, right now I'm not offering any trade lines because my credit cards are kind of new and I don't want to offer any trade line. But in the future, definitely, this is something I can definitely help other people with. So people sell trade line anywhere between, they sell trade line. I mean, if you don't want to do it where you buy it, if you have a family member that has a good credit card, you can even ask them. If you have a father, a cousin, a sister, anybody that you know that has a credit card, have them add you and then just compensate them if you want. Give them $100 or $50. Or if you want to get it from somebody, some people charge, you know, $300, $500. Some people even charge $1,000. All depends on how big is the card, how much data you're gonna get, and you're gonna get something in return for it. So you kind of see it as an investment because once you get the credit, now I'm showing you the strategy. I highly recommend. I hope that you have a business that you're gonna spend that money on. Now, feel free to spend it on whatever you want. But as an entrepreneur myself, I was never interested in credit because I just know people's story into spending thousands of dollars and having your interest being so high that you have to pay that money back, and people only making, you know, little monthly minimum payments. You'll never finish paying that card, and the bank is excited about that because you pay minimum payment on the higher balance when you carry a big balance. So I highly recommend, if you're gonna do that, you know, if you just want to run the play, you want to run the strategy and just keep the credit card until you have something that's making you money, like a business that you can scale, do that. But if you're just going to do that to spend, just go frivolously spend, man, it can play out bad for you because, you know, you're going to accumulate all that interest and you got to pay that stuff back. So I highly recommend, think about it, please. I'm doing this stuff. I got businesses that make thousands, millions of dollars. So I'm going to invest those money in flipping them. So my strategy, when I get those money, I test with my money. So you set money on the side, you test with your money. Once you have a strategy or a business that's working for you or something that's working for you, is proven to be working, you scale it with a credit card. So if you have a strategy, you're spending $1 and you're doing $3, well, now take that 18 G's, take that 25 G's, turn it into 75. Pay the bank 25, you get to keep 50 as profit for yourself. That's how you ought to think. This is the stuff they didn't teach me in school, and I'm hoping that if you're watching this video and you plan to take action on the strategy, please do have that in mind. I'm giving you the stuff that matters right now, okay? Have a strategy in mind where you're going to be able to double up the money, flip it, pay the credit card back. As they see you paying them back, more doors is going to be open. More people is going to open door for you because they're going to know that you know how to manage money. But if you take the credit card, you go buy clothes, cars, shoes, liability, things that cannot make the money back, you're going to have to work hard to pay that money with interest. So your best bet is to have something that can make the money back with profit. Then you can take the profit, pay the interest with the money, with the principal, and then you split the profit with the credit card. That's how business will work. And you want to have a business mindset if you're going to try this strategy. Now I have an ebook down below. I'm going to put the link in the description where I show you all the strategy to use to have over 6 or 7 different credit lines right at the same time, to apply for all of them, to receive 7 different credit lines at the same time, to fix your credit yourself in about 90 days or less. You can do it yourself. I went through the process myself. I fixed my own credit, get approved for $30,000. So if you want to fix your credit, you know, look down below. You're going to see the link, or you can go to cashflowcreditbook.com and you can find the secret credit repair secret they don't want you to know about. That's my ebook where I break down the strategy. It's the same formula that I follow, where I break down the strategy on how to fix your credit in less than 90 days, how to remove, how to dispute anything that's on your credit, how to remove anything that you see that's negatively impacting your credit. You can remove all those items in 24 hours. 24 hours removal. I share all that stuff inside of the ebook. It's the same thing. Like I said, the results is in the pudding. I'm showing you guys the stuff that's working for me. You can go out there and duplicate it yourself. Give it a test. Give it a try. The ebook is going to be at that link. Go grab it, and then you can potentially do the same thing. All right. Anyway, that was your boy Cater. Let me know, have you tried to apply for Navy Federal? Is it something that you want to add some credit line to your business? How things are going right now? Let me know if you do have any questions for myself, and then if there's anything I could do to help you. Check out the channel, subscribe. There's so many different videos with different business models, different things that I do. You know, this is not just a credit channel, so you'll find so many different things. And if you're looking very specifically for credit, I know there's people that has very specific credit channel, but this is more for entrepreneurs. And credit is one of the big part of your business. You need to understand credit if you're gonna scale your business to a whole next level, unless you have a lot of funding, a lot of capital to make it happen without using the banks. But if you have the bank behind you and you have some credit line you can use, it makes it sometimes a lot easier. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys in the next video.